I should be live now. Yeah, it's not showing up on my page. What's that all about? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's, hang on. Oh, it's set to unlisted, that's why. It does that automatically sometimes. I wish it would fucking stop. How do I change that? There it is. Fucking stupid. Yeah, sometimes when a stream fails, and you stream again, it'll go to unlisted. Okay, thank you. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hi, Sticks. Let me know if there's anybody watching. Let me know if there's any issues. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it's fixed. And in the meantime, let me... I wish I was Xena so I wouldn't have to deal with the fucking internet. Let's see, let me go to... I'm just reposting the link everywhere. I guess I won't bother with Facebook. I'll just post it on Blue Sky. Okay, it's working now? Okay, God. But then how would you watch cat videos? Fair. Fair point. Okay, let me, sorry, you guys, I'm having to regroup a little bit here. The fuck was that? How do I go back to... There we go. Let me put on some damn music here. I guess we'll start with Echo. Okay, let me know if that's too loud or not loud enough. Chrysalis breaking in. Hi, Prism. Brad. Rainbow Road? I don't even know what that is. If that's a Sonic tune. Must be a Sonic tune. What are you laughing about? I feel like I missed something there. Yeah, if I play Sonic music, it would be Sonic and Knuckles, probably. I have no idea what's happening. Oh yeah, I should, hang on, let me pop out the chat. I think every time I stream now, I'm gonna have to do a frickin' like practice stream to make sure everything's working, because I'm tired of having to restart every time. Live chat, there we go. Make sure all the messages show up for me. What about mic check? It'd be more like a stream check because my mic is fine. That ended kind of abruptly. Is the music volume okay or what? Somebody let me know about the music. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Definitely missing some people. I hope some more show up. Gonna be a rough 4 years. Yeah, I know. I'll try to stream a little more often. Maybe it'll help keep people's minds off of how much the world sucks right now. What is this fucking... Okay, I'm gonna put on a different... These songs keep ending abruptly. I don't care for that. Actually, now that you've mentioned Sonic, I want to put on... Oh, that's Sonic 3. 51? Well, I guess if you're combining Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic 3... Yeah, 21. That seems like a lot too. But then again, there's 2 songs for every level, so... I guess that there aren't a lot of levels, though. Let's see. Huh, okay. I guess it's legit. Yeah, My Little Pony is a good one. Pony's got me through some tough times. Yeah. Sonic versus Rainbow Dash or Pinkie Pie versus Amy Rose. I don't think I've seen those. You know, I forgot I have a drink right here. Oh, looks like there's a lot of them. Animation series somebody made on YouTube. Yeah, sounds like something like that. No, it's not vodka, but I kind of wish it was. Not gonna lie. No, it's just flavored water with like some caffeine in it. Okay, well now that the chat's a little more active, I think I'm ready to get started on this. So here's where I'm at. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that background color, but that's what I have for now. And I went ahead and colored the wings. Come on, there we go. I went ahead and colored the wings. I thought it was going to be really tedious, and I'm like, I'll just do this. You know, I was trying to get like Photoshop, making sure Photoshop worked and everything. I just went ahead and so blue, I know. And then just like, here's the rest of the like flat colors. So, oh, I need to, hang on, I need a reference image here. I don't currently have my old reference images on my computer, so I have to like go to DeviantArt and copy one into Photoshop. I'll keep it open too in case. I can't imagine I'd lose it, but you never know. There we go. There's my reference image, even though it's a JPEG, but that's all right. I think I'll actually move it over here. You guys don't really need to see it. Hi, Flash. There we go. People are starting to show up now. Hopefully not Ezra Miller. Popping in a minute to say hi. I'll have to leave for a bit in about 10 minutes, but I'll be back later. Okay. Okay, ooh, Flying Battery Zone. That's my favorite. Okay, let me, yeah, that would be good to start with, the darker gray. I'm pretty good, Flash. How are you? Actually, I'm not that good, but I'll survive. It's kind of hilarious that Sonic 3 killed off Gerald in the most undignified way possible. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Hi, Andrew. Still on the Sonic high at the minute. Yeah, you showed up right when I started playing Sonic music. That was pretty good timing. I feel like I'm still a little bit rusty with Photoshop, so I might take a little bit of time getting my shit together here. There we go. This is officially my favorite tune in the soundtrack. Not that I can hear it over the fucking sirens. I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit on my end. Of course they were both Jim Carrey. I won't even have to ask. Oh my god, why does this feel so awkward? What am I doing here? Is this too far off to the side, maybe? They even pointed it out with a joke that Dina thought was a bit much. Yeah, I was gonna say you haven't seen the movie if you don't know, because they even made a joke about it. And yeah, I didn't think the joke was that funny, but to each their own. What am I doing? Oh, Sandopolis. I thought coming up to the release that Gerald was just going to be in flashbacks, video diaries, and he'd be as dead in the movie's present as in the game. I was consistently impressed by the effect. It always looked like they were in the same room together, and I love how they basically were flexing by having them touch and interact as much as possible. Yeah, they did a good job with that. Heard the original Hellraiser film is playing back in theaters on February. Yeah, too bad February 5th and 6th are in the middle of the fucking week. I don't know why they wouldn't play it on a weekend. If it was on a weekend, I might have watched it. I was thinking Chrome was going to be the easy part, but with all the frickin' colors that are in it, it's probably going to be the most lengthy part of this. Suddenly reminded of what a pain in the ass Sandopolis zone was, because you could get stuck in a loop. I think there was at least, I want to say there were a couple spots in that level where you could get stuck in a loop and risk having time run out before you got to the end of the level. Thanks for the hearts, whoever sent them. Let me actually focus on coloring for a bit. I'll get caught up on chat in a little while. That didn't. Wait a minute, let me fix that first. Do 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 do. We're up to Lava Reef already. Okay, I'm gonna rest my hand for a minute. Shadow the Hedgehog blood is the cure for all human diseases. Okay. Okay, Flash, thanks for stopping by. I'll be back for more Sonic and food talk later. Favorite fan comic is one where Gerald is breaking the news to Shadow that Maria is sick as they watch her skateboarding. I don't know, Sonic 3 is like pretty much the beginning and ending of what I know about Shadow, so... I didn't play Sonic 2. Or Sonic Adventure 2. I didn't care for the Sonic Adventure games. I'm trying to think of the best way to handle the shading on this part. Revenge guac. That was so funny. He was channeling Knuckles a little bit in that scene. What tune is this? Oh, of course, Death Egg. I knew that. Oh, hi, George. Missed attempt one, had a bit of a snooze, now it's back. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I think I'm going to have to start doing like a test stream earlier in the day to make sure everything's working, because I don't know, all of a sudden my streaming ability has gotten kind of like unpredictable. It looks like I forgot to put a little detail in there. Oh well, that's just one little spot. It's probably okay. Shadow became the new Knuckles, hence why Knuckles was channeling Drax in 3. I guess kinda. Not like in a bad way, though. A lot of chrome. A lot of chrome to color. That'll happen when you do a tasteful nude of a character who is made of chrome. Gonna have a lot of chrome to color. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. That's maybe another spot where I could have put more detail, or... Oh, no. I got confused about what body part that is. No, that's actually fine the way it is. Gonna be 100 degrees here today, and even though it's only 8:30, I can already feel it, or maybe Falcor is that steamy. Wow, yeah, I forgot. You're on the other side of the world where it's like summertime for you. That's nuts. Oops. Yeah, how am I gonna do that? I don't think I thought this through when I inked it. Why is this song giving me Phantasy Star 4 vibes? I don't know that it sounds like any specific song from Phantasy Star 4, but it just reminds me of it somehow. Okay, not this part of it, but the... Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder if they have the same composer or something. It's probably just coincidence. You can only do so much with Genesis hardware when it comes to music. I don't know if I'm... It's probably fine. I almost wonder if I should have started with the dark gray, because I'm having to go... Whoops! Having to go over it with the light gray anyway, so... Maybe I should have just started with the dark gray. Oops. It's going to be hella hot through to Tuesday. Normally I work from home apart from Thursday, but this week I'll happily have 2 extra office days, both for reliable internet and AC. Yeah. I know how that is. But yeah, here it's actually like raining up through like up until next Thursday, I think. Almost constant rain, which is really unusual for this area. It's also been cold as hell here. I'm kind of getting tired of the cold. I want it to warm up a little. Here's hoping that Metal Sonic is a big part of Sonic 4. My favorite part of the character is that he's actually not emotionless. He's basically a psychotic Terminator with a god complex. That's interesting. I've only seen him in the 8-bit games, so I didn't know that about him. Hi, Gabriel. This is my first stream here. Oh, welcome to the chat. I saw your Catwoman and Stephen King's It reviews. I instantly became a fan of you. You're incredibly funny. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to figure out how to shade that because it's like the vertical pieces are a little harder to figure out. I think I want shading there. Yeah, that would make sense actually, because it would be a little bit darker under the thing there. More modern interpretations of Metal Sonic have him firmly believe that he's the real Sonic despite all evidence to the contrary. I love that concept. What do you think of the upcoming Welcome to Derry series coming out? Undecided. I guess it's an interesting concept. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know how necessary it is, but I mean, it could still be good. I think this is the invincibility music. Oh, there's Knuckles' theme. Okay, I think I'm almost done adding the dark gray. Just got this one leg to finish. Wonder who's going to voice Amy in Sonic 4. I have no idea. I don't even know who voices her in the games because I haven't really played the games with her in it much. Okay, how many times are they going to loop this song? Might have to skip this one. Oh my god, it goes on for 5 whole minutes. We don't need 5 minutes of Knuckles' song. Honestly, Ben Schwartz could be great as Metal Sonic. Just add auto-tuning. That would be cool. Does Metal Sonic have a voice in any of the games he's in? I assume he shows up in post-16-bit games that I haven't played. Have you seen the movie Emilia Perez? I heard that movie has been put through the ringer. That's funny you should say that. I just watched like the 2-hour video that Jesse Gender did about it last night. I don't plan on watching the movie. It looks pretty bad. I'd say that it looked hilariously bad if not for the, you know, harmful stereotypes they put in it. gonna blend that a little more. That's too big of an area to have a... Let me click off that. That's distracting. Alright. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna blend. He only really talks when he goes into his metal overlord mode or when he's disguised as Eggman. Interesting. I won't see it, though. I wonder what's worse, Emilia Perez or Mamma Mia. The latter I've seen and drove me nuts, even if it's harmless. Yeah, I've never seen Mamma Mia. I only know of it through, hate to say it, but it's true, Nostalgia Critic's video on it, and even though I don't agree with him on everything, he did, the movie did look pretty bad, going by what he showed. And I'm someone who, you know, tends to like musicals when they're good. I don't have any good thing against musicals, but Mamma Mia looks kind of annoying and stupid. No offense to anyone who likes it, if anyone here does. Oh, it's the bonus level music. You could tell I haven't played Sonic and Knuckles in a while. I know I streamed it once. That was probably the last time I played it. Do 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 do. This is gonna be a pain because I'm gonna have to block off some of these areas to color them properly. Oh god. What the hell possessed me to draw Falcor in the nude? That's a lot of bullshit details to deal with. I'm so glad he's not in the first issue of the comic book very much. I only have to draw him a few times. And he doesn't have wings in all but like maybe one shot. Oh, I keep selecting the wrong color. Do, 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 do. I don't know that that makes sense to put that there, but I can always fix it later. Do, 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 do. That was sloppy. Do, do, do. I fucked up a little bit there. There, it's fixed. Do, do, do. That is some really happy music. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, I didn't do his face. Ha! Or his collarbones. Do, do, do. Eh. Do 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 do. I'm looking at my reference image over here. Let me see. Where does shading go on this face? You know, I haven't been paying attention to where the light source is supposed to be. It's supposed to be coming from up here. So I don't know if I've accidentally... Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Whoops. that about works, I think. Okay. His face is a little harder because, like, I don't have all the little details showing where the shading's gonna go and everything. Because if I over detail his face, it doesn't look good, so I have to leave all the line work off. Unless it's like an extreme close-up. I literally didn't know about the movie until a few days ago. How that movie has a lot more nominations than Wicked. Surprises the hell out of me. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I mean, it's not the first time that a movie that was racist got a whole lot of nominations. I was just thinking the other day about that one called, what was it called? Green Book or something? I don't remember who it was about, but it was about a black figure, and the movie made it out so that his white friend did all the work and made him famous or whatever. I don't remember what it was about, but it was not great. Metal Sonic is usually mute in his normal form. Okay. That would definitely set him aside from Sonic. No, I don't need a Snickers. I'm fine. My last girlfriend and I saw it for a date movie. Oh, Mamma Mia, you mean? I didn't like it, and she dryly dismissed it as okay. Still, Pierce Brosnan singing is fascinatingly awful. Hubris. It was hubris worthy of Greek mythology. That's what drove you. That's a good answer. No, I do not need any more sweets. I actually had a donut for breakfast, so I'm good for a while. He looks naked without the shading. He's gonna look naked anyway. Something kind of funny, if I can explain this, like, before I added the color, let me do away with the marching ants. Like, something happened when I added the color to him, even just the base color. I was suddenly, like, really aware of how nude he is. Does that make any sense? Like, something about seeing this one color, even though it's not a normal skin color. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. That was another tune that's going on too long. Oh, it's about to end. I'll just let it go. Dominic has a video on how terrible Wicked the book is. Yeah, I just watched that yesterday. That's freaking nuts. I had no idea that book was so, like, horny, I guess, for lack of a better word. A lot of weird sex stuff in that book, apparently. I don't know what what the purpose of that wall was, but okay, so what game soundtrack should I put on? Oh, I'll put on Shatterhand. I like that one a lot. Not many people know that one, but it's a soundtrack I like. Do 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 do. Yu-Gi-Oh! You tripped my trap card? That's not like a YouTube poop, is it? Sounds a little bit like one of Kageto-kun's videos, but I don't know if that's what you're talking about. That seems a tad loud. I'm going to turn that down a little. Feel free to tell me if the music is too quiet also. Like, the whole point is that you guys should be able to hear it a little bit. just realized Special Iron didn't show up. Actually, I haven't seen him in the Discord server for a while either, I think. No, that's not true. I think he posted a few days ago. Oh yeah, The Substance. I haven't watched that, but I've heard good things. It was written by AI. Do you mean Amelia Perez? That would actually explain a lot. No, it's racist and terrible. It can be both. I'll probably still watch Amelia Perez, but I have to be bored to do so. Yeah, I guess maybe some part of me is a little bit tempted to watch the whole thing out of curiosity, but I don't know. I don't. I have to be really like ready for cringe. It's gonna make me cringe a lot. Green Book made it look like this white couple adopted the black football player when they really exploited him or something. I think you're thinking of a different movie, but I can't think of the name of it. But maybe not. I don't know. Green Book was written from the Italian driver journals from when he drove the man around. That sounds like it. Fruit strips for breakfast? Is that like I can't think what they're called now. Fruit whatever. Fruit by the foot, I guess is what I'm thinking of, but that's not quite what I'm trying to say. Sour milk. I don't know if horny was quite the word I was using, but quite the word I meant to use, but it's weirdly sexual. I guess the same difference. Black coffee. I could not drink black coffee. Movie Bailey's Billions with Tim Curry and Jennifer Tilly. I don't think I've heard of it. It's so bad that it's good. If you're into a movie where Tim Curry and Jennifer Tilly steal the show as a couple, there you go. It actually does sound like it might be entertaining at least. Fruit roll-ups, that's what I was trying to say. I knew Fruit by the Foot wasn't quite right, but I couldn't remember the exact name. Oh. Yeah, I know the movie you're thinking of too. I just can't think of the name. The one about the football player. Oh well. Yeah, one of those. Another. You're thinking of a different white savior movie. Anyway. Okay. Should I put the? I'm trying to think if I should put the white highlights next. I think I will go with the blue and purple next. For anyone who doesn't know, here's the reference image I'm looking at. I think I will add the blue and purple highlights. These parts are going to be a pain in the butt because I think I'm going to actually have to like block off the area so I don't, go into the gray. Ugh. The Blind Side, thank you. I knew the title, I just couldn't remember it. I feel like I watched a video about that movie like last year or something where someone talked about how like inaccurate it was. Tim Curry and Jennifer Tilly are an embezzling couple who plan to kidnap their family's dog in order to take the inheritance. Weird. Here, let me do the face first this time. I don't think there's a lot of blue to put on it, just on the bridge of his nose. Oh, actually near the eyes too. Excuse me, oh my god. That's not quite right, but I'm going to have to put more gray over that, I think, but I'll come back and do that later. Is there any other, yeah, just the bridge of the nose, I guess. Yeah, I could maybe put a little blue on his chin, but I don't think I will. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know what? I think... Let me grab this gray, because I think I'm going to need it. I think I'm going to probably going to use too much blue at some point. Oh, hi, Silent Evil. The total cliche of, no, I'm not teaching them, they're teaching me. Yeah, that sounds, I think that was from The Blind Side. Teaching him, rather, but yeah. I might go to the cinemas later to beat the heat. Companion just came out. Wouldn't mind seeing that. I don't remember which one Companion is. I feel like I've heard it mentioned. The movie I'm looking forward to is comes out on February 7th, and it's called Love Hurts, and it's made by the same people who made Violent Night, and it's a little bit similar, but it's basically a little similar to Violent Night, but it's like Valentine's themed instead of Christmas themed. It just looks fun. That is too much blue. I don't recognize this tune. It must be from one of the later levels. When you think about it, you have Pennywise and the Bride of Chucky as villains in a kids movie. Oh, yeah. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. I think Family Guy made fun of something like that. Yeah, I can believe it. The chrome and the blue immediately make me think of RoboCop. That's interesting. There, sure glad I don't look stupid in this. Huh, my pen will not let me select text in the way I save my place in the chat is that I select the text so that if it's highlighted, I know the last message I read. I love Tim Curry, but that Addams Family movie he did was fucking awful. I've heard, I haven't seen it, but I could see him being a good Gomez, though. Arbor Day movies. The purple falcon head is sure a look. It's definitely a look. Oh, George wants to see Love Hurts too. I haven't seen anyone talking about that one, so I hope it does well. All right. Man, I love the soundtrack for Shatterhand. It's a fun game in general. I never see anyone talk about it. Okay. The weird thing is that Curry can play a good Gomez. He was just given a god-awful script and fucking piss-poor direction. Yeah, I figured whatever was bad about the movie probably wasn't his fault. Oops, I have the wrong color selected again. I feel like you could have a bingo card of everything that goes wrong when I color, when I stream, and selecting the wrong color in Photoshop, or having the wrong color selected and not knowing it, or the wrong tool. That could be like on a bingo card. Sometimes I think I'm adding another color and I end up just smudging. I may go back and add more shadows to these areas, because with his arm kind of in front of him, you'd think it would cast some kind of shadow here, and I'm not really bothering with that right now. What color should these little highlighted areas be? I think sometimes I just leave them gray. Not sure if that makes sense, but... Oops, I accidentally dragged that over a little bit. There we go. Okay, oh, it looks like I forgot to add some dark gray to there. And I just deselected the blue. That was dumb. There should definitely be some dark gray here. And like under here maybe. Yeah. Actually got a little lazy with this part. Should definitely be more shading here. Okay, I think I'm done with those parts for now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, oh, I also need that selected. There we go. That color selected, rather. Oh, I think I want blue over here. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I think that should, yeah, the blue should just be on the top for this part. And this part. This must be another song from a later level because I don't remember it. Okay, I'm gonna use the mouse for this part. Do I even want to use blue for this part though? Maybe I don't. Oh, actually, yeah, the blue should be right there, actually. Let's see. All right, now I've just got this leg. All right, let me take a little break here. Oh yeah, now I need to add the purple, but there's not going to be too much of that, I don't think. God, this he really needs those highlights. Holy shit. Maybe I'll do the highlights first because the lack of highlights is really bothering me. The blue looks weirdly out of place right now. One of the horror channels I watch discussed Stu confirmed for Scream 7 by not only supporting the notion as an incentive for fans, but citing people who survived worse injuries. That would be very weird, because he didn't like a TV fall on his head. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Actually, let me put on some more music before I go. Batman. There we go. All right, BRB. Oops, maybe I turned that up a little too high. I could hear it from the bathroom. There, that's a little better, I think. I don't know what movie I want to see for my birthday this month. Love Hurts or Paddington 3. God, I forgot they were up to the third Paddington movie. I haven't seen any of those. I'm going to see Love Hurts and the new Captain America movie. I just hope they have a clear reason they can pull it off. We'll see, yeah. Regarding Scream. I love how Love Hurts feels like an action comedy version of John Wick. Oh yeah, I can kind of see that. Yeah, RoboCop is still relevant, unfortunately. The fact that the trailer for Love Hurts came out shortly after Strange Darling was released. Oh, they used the same music in the trailer. Hi, Artie. Time to erase that crotch towel yet. It cannot be erased. It's in the original. Sorry. Hi, Alistair. Oh, like over halfway through the stream, some of the regulars are showing up. Electric Sheep Dream of RoboCop. What am I drawing? A tasteful nude of one of my characters. Technically, I'm coloring it, not drawing it, but yeah. It's Cooking with Dina again. Today we are making garlic pie with phyllo dough crust. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think elves come from Africa. Shut up. I love how, I don't know how to say his name, Ki Hu Kwan went from Indiana Jones's annoying kid sidekick to being an actor star in his own right. Yeah, I forgot he was that kid. I've seen him in so many things recently. I think he was in the last season of Loki. I don't know what movie I want to see for my birthday this month. Love Hurts or Paddington 3. Oh, okay. I think you posted that earlier. No elves in America, just rednecks. Paddington Blood and Honey. I still haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. It looked like a really interesting movie. I meant to watch it and I just sort of forgot. Apparently the sequel to Blood and Honey is better. I'll take your word on that. I'm not interested in those movies. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Is that a thing? It's the first time hearing of it. Tara, it's your time to shine. I'm not even sure it's Tara. Oh yeah, both kitties are on the bed. Yeah, you can't see them, unfortunately. They're off to the... Yeah, you can only see the very edge of the bed, and they're on the other side. Nah. Zero interest in the I have zero interest in Five Nights at Freddy's anything. Started watching that new documentary movie about George Romero's unmade Resident Evil movie. Oh, that's interesting. Trying to think if I heard about that documentary. Maybe I have. Sounds vaguely familiar. Trying to reboot the Resident Evil movies yet again. Jesus. Tasty nude. I mean, if guys with metal skin are your thing, I'm not judging. Strange Darling uses the song Love Hurts throughout. Funny, the Love Hurts trailer didn't, just the title made me smile. Oh, I see. Batman NES is on your list of retro games to beat for the first time. I beat it once. I think I needed a Game Genie for it because it gets pretty hard towards the end, if I remember correctly. I haven't played it in ages. I guess I haven't played any NES games in ages. Check out the trailer for that George A. Romero Resident Evil doc. It's pretty good so far, about halfway through. Where do you watch it? Is it on, like, Netflix or something, or... Oh, right as I was saying that, I just noticed your comment. It's on various streaming platforms now. Okay. Well, I'm not going to pay to watch it. Hi, Gaz Nugget. Does anybody know when the new Silent Hill film is coming out? Actually, good question. I haven't heard anything about that in a while. Oh, what is it? Isn't it called like Return to Silent Hill? It just says 2025, according to this quick Google search I just did. Oh, according to IMDb, the Return to Silent Hill film is set for release on April 26, 2024. That must be a typo. Maybe April 2025. Yeah, most places that came up in this Google search are just saying like 2025, so sometime this year. Oh, you didn't know about the fucking Silent Hill movie sequel coming out? Yeah, that Gans is doing it, so. I've never even played Jekyll and Hyde for the NES. I have no interest in it. There's been a total radio silence regarding the new Silent Hill movie. Yeah, there hasn't there? I mean, when it was like first announced, they talked about it for a bit, and then like was there ever a trailer where they're just screenshots? I don't remember. It coming out the same time as the Silent Hill 2 remake game kind of messes with my memory a bit. There was a new article from the Premiere magazine last month with minimal info, only that it's still on track for 2025 release. Huh. I still haven't played the Silent Hill 2 remake. We needed to build me a new computer first, which I have one now, but I still haven't like bought the game and download and you know, installed it or anything, but I do plan to play it at some point. I've heard good things, but I'm honestly just not that interested. But I kind of have to play it because everybody wants me to. Everybody's going to know what I think of it, so everybody's going to want to know what I think of it. The best Silent Hill film is called Jacob's Ladder. Yep. There was an actual teaser trailer. Okay, I thought I remembered one, but I wasn't sure if I was... I wasn't sure if I was remembering correctly or not. There was a teaser trailer that was up for 2 weeks and got taken down for unknown reasons. Okay, that I didn't know. Yeah, okay. I just answered the bit about Silent Hill 2. Paddington 1 is cute, but Nicole Kidman's villain is surprisingly dark for a movie about a family adopting a bear. That's funny. Pivot Post, I recently got a very limited 4K edition of The Never-Ending Story. It has both versions of the film on 4K and Blu-ray. A Blu-ray features disc and packaging modeled after the film's book. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen Neverending Story in a while. It's one of those movies I have to be like super prepared mentally to watch. I'm sure you all know why. Okay, he doesn't need any purple on his face. Okay, just a little bit. Oh, I need to grab the color first. Okay. Why am I using a mouse? I'm being dumb right now. Let me get caught up on the chat really quick. It's okay. It's not like it shakes enough ground to make it an absolutely unmissable experience, but Bloober Team did an amazing job with Silent Hill 2 remake. Yeah, I've been hearing that. Excuse me. I want to see a Paddington porn parody where a family adopts a bear, a big, burly, hairy, gay man. That would be funny if he wore, like, the hat and the coat and everything. Oh, hi, Tolchok. Personally, if I were to ever have a character with wings in a superhuman series, I'd make them have bat wings. Bat wings would definitely be easier to draw and color. Paddington 2 feels like Warner Brothers realized why people hated the idea that a taxidermist was the villain. Oh god, yeah, that is kind of dark. They came up with the most generic master of disguises villain. Bat wings are more mammalian. True. They actually mentioned the never-ending story in this George Romero doc movie. Interesting. I wonder how that came up. Last time I watched it was maybe a decade ago when I took my youngest sister to see it for a special theater screening. Gmork on a giant screen is way more impactful than on TV. Yeah, I can imagine. Do. So it looks like I only use purple up in the very corners. Like up in here. Actually, that's not... I was thinking that was inaccurate, but I don't think it is, actually. It looks like a lot, but, like... That's about the amount I used in the original drawing that I'm using for reference. There and a little up in there. Where else? I guess there's a little here too. Oops! Oh my god. I didn't realize I didn't have that selected. I hope I didn't go outside the lines. Hello? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I have some extra keys on this keyboard that I'm always forgetting, and I'm always accidentally hitting G6 when I think I'm hitting Control. It's really annoying. I think I might just go ahead and map that to Control since I'm always hitting it when I'm trying to hit Control. What do you want? Tara thinks I'm gonna go all the way over there and rub her tummy. She's got another think coming. God, these cats. I think that one was Soul. Yeah, just kind of up in the corners. No, I don't have to worry about going outside the lines because this is going to be an all other color anyway. Yeah, well, that wasn't there. That just feels like too much. So does that. I know I said it was okay, but I changed my mind. Actually, I don't think I need it there. Whoops. What did I just do? Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Okay, whatever it was, I think I just fixed it. I, accidentally hit a little... I did a little, I hit some shortcut on accident. But it's fine now. The original one doesn't have any purple there, but I kind of want to put some there. Okay, that's looping a few too many times. Okay, it's ending. Just when I started to get tired of that song, it finally stopped looping. I don't feel like I need any purple in that area. Don't want to overdo it with the purple. There's only supposed to be like little bits of it here and there. And I think this is the last area where I'm going to add it. I still don't like that. What's going on there? Oh, there we go. I guess that's better. I don't know. There we go. Ah! Oh, all right, stop using the dumb pen for this. There. God, he needs those highlights bad. Okay, he's getting highlights next. Because Neverending Story was one of the films made by the German production company Constantine Films, who would buy the rights to make a Resident Evil movie. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Flash. Tangles in that metal hair are probably a royal pain in the butt to comb out. I don't think of his hair as being metal. Literally in the first movie, Kidman is a taxidermist who stalks on the family just to stuff Paddington just because her dad hated bears. That's ridiculous. Tara's getting some scritches. Apparently Constantine were also the ones responsible for that Roger Corman 90s Fantastic Four movie. That's interesting. Yeah, no special iron today. I'm surprised he hasn't shown up. I think I saw him posting in the Discord server not too long ago. Is it weird that the best experience I've had with raw horror movies lately is with Terrifier? It's not even because of the gore factor. It's mostly because everything about these movies is so amateur. Oh, like a natural approach to the genre. Yeah, Terrifier movies are not for me, but I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that they're indie films and they're made with, practical effects and all that. I think it's a cool concept, but they're not for me. Tara, Mom, I want attention. She's laying on the floor next to me now. I saw Terrifier 3 at a drive-in. Perfect venue for it. Yeah, I could see that. Never seen Terrifier, but I have seen people make fun of it, so I don't know what the quality is. It just depends. Like, some horror fans really love it, and others just think it's stupid or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I can't really judge it too much. I just know I don't like torture porn, so it's not for me, but... That moment when you don't know what button you just pressed. Yeah, I almost forgot that happened. The Queen has a cameo in Paddington too. That's funny. All three are very good, but the extreme gore might turn you off if it's not your thing. I just find it funny that the actor who played Art the Clown nearly threw up during one scene in part 3. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I entered my what part of the stream? I can't decide if those are typos or if I'm just not understanding what you're saying. Not a gore fan, so I'll put them into I'll never watch pile along with Saw and Hostel. For what it's worth, the first Saw movie is really good and, like, not really gory. I'm trying to think if there's any gore in the first Saw movie. So believe it or not, I actually recommend the first Saw movie. It's actually pretty character driven. I watched Saw 2 and didn't think it was that good, and yeah, it starts to get a little bit icky with that one. I've heard Saw 3 is when it starts to go off the rails. But I haven't seen that yet, if I ever do. This comment is just to let you know that you're still behind on the chat. Bite me. Let's see what happens if I do this. Food. Feeling Special Iron's absence with the lack of dad jokes. Yeah, there's definitely a lack of dad jokes this time around. I got my practical FX horror fix with the substance, yeah. I can handle Until Dawn because most of the gore is behind bad choices, so it's easy to avoid. That's funny. Food where? The villain in the first Paddington became a villain because her father was discredited because the scientific society wanted him to kill a talking bear to bring back as a specimen? Interesting. We definitely didn't need the last Saw movie. Oh yeah, the dad jokes and daddy milkers. I was thinking about that earlier, that the term daddy milkers came from the last drawing of Falcor I did. Actually, I believe I was coloring this one. This is one I'm using for reference if anyone didn't see it before, but yeah. That was what this is what spawned the term daddy milkers. Okay. Oh shit, I've only got 15 minutes left. What video game music do I want to put on? I actually liked Saw X much better than most of the sequels. I think I did hear that that one was better. I won't be seeing it still, but I have heard that it was better than the other sequels, I think. Oh yeah, British Knuckles is alive and well with Idris Elba going to London in Sonic 3. I just found out Antonio Banderas is the villain in Paddington 3. That's funny. Okay. Why do we even have that button? I have not seen Nosferatu, but I've heard good things. Interesting. What video game music do I want to put on? Oh, you know what? I haven't. I'm gonna put on Fester's Quest music because I used to listen to covers of Fester's Quest during streams, and I don't have access to those right now, but I can listen to the original music. I'm not a dad, so have an uncle joke. How do you make a strawberry shake? Take it to a horror movie. Oh god, I hate it. Almost sounds weird listening to the actual Fester's Quest music rather than just the covers I used to listen to. Isn't Johnny Depp's daughter in Nosferatu? I don't know. Hadn't heard that, but I just thought that an entire Saw movie focused purely on Jigsaw may have sounded good on paper. Oh, so that was what the last movie did? I've seen Nosferatu thrice, brilliant take on it, and I love all three versions. Cool. I think part of the reason I haven't seen Nosferatu yet is because I'd never seen the original. I would like to see the original first. It's one of those movies I keep meaning to watch and never get around to it because it's a freaking silent movie. Those are a little hard. Those are a little hard to sit through. Because I'm used to being able to do things while I watch a movie, and silent movies, you know, there's nothing to listen to. You have to watch the whole time and read the title cards and all that. Now I wait for Sonic 4 with hype, yes, but also dread, as the Sanemi fans are going to be unbearable. I just pray that her crush remains one-sided in the film, or not at all even. Maybe she doesn't need to crush on Sonic in the first place. I don't know. Let me turn that up a little bit more, I think. Oh, that's maybe a little too high. Hi, baby girl. I has a kitty down here. Don't feel like picking her up, so I'm not gonna do it, and she doesn't like it anyway. But it was, in my opinion, too much that amounted to too little, and Jigsaw was way more effective in small doses from each of the previous Saws. I could see how he could be that kind of character. Lily Rose Depp. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, Tobin Bell is really good. I think Jigsaw was like the only thing I liked about Saw 2. It was kind of a dumb movie. I did like seeing more of Jigsaw. Going to be real and say that this Falcor looks better than the glam rock disaster that is the other picture. Ouch. How is the other picture a disaster? Okay, well, someone doesn't like Falcor's design. Jeez, that was a little unnecessary, Death's Head. Just because I'm doing another drawing of him doesn't mean I don't like the previous one also. Just notice how he looks like he's flirting with us. Maybe. The 1979... Okay, sorry, I'm starting reading your post like halfway through it. 1922 Nosferatu is great. The 1979 version with Klaus Kinski as the vampire is a creepy slow burn, and the newest version combines these and the Dracula novel to great dark effect. Well, that sounds good. Can't tell if it's his expression or the towel. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Vampire, remember that one. In contrast, I like Tobin Bell and Saw X because... Okay, I think that's too loud again. Well, volume's a little inconsistent with these songs. I like Tobin Bell and Saw X better because they gave him more of an emotional arc and showed his inner conflict despite carrying out his actions. Okay, Gabriel, thanks for stopping by. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah, you did misspell my name. I'm so used to it, I didn't even notice. Shadow of the Vampire is certainly worth checking out, and funny Willem Dafoe goes from being the vampire there to a Van Helsing character in Nosferatu. That's funny. Okay, I guess I'm probably going to go over a little bit on time, but I want to at least do the highlights. This boy needs some highlights on him. Come on. Oh, I don't have the right tool. See? Make sure you... Oh, God. Now I've got the wrong color selected. Make sure you mark that on your bingo cards that I selected the wrong tool again. Yeah, for the nose, I just put some highlight at the bottom there. And he needs some highlights on his cheeks. And on his chin. There we go. Okay, I think I need to use a smaller brush here. Do. There we go. Why did they put the title theme like halfway through the playlist? I hate when they put the tracks out of order. This is the opening FMV now. Okay. Am I putting the highlight in the right spot? Maybe I need to, probably should make it a little higher maybe. It's okay if it overlaps the blue a little. Okay, the opening FMV did not run this long. Why do they loop these tracks like that? Oh my god, really? God, it's only like halfway through. Fuck. There. Let's see. Yeah, I need some highlight here. God, hearing this almost makes me want to play Fester's Quest. I know I would regret it if I did. It's not a good game. It's got good music. It's not a good game. Okay, adding these highlights definitely helps. He was in severe need of some highlights. Sounds like something a hairdresser would say. Excuse you, what do you want? Little butt. Acting like she's gonna climb up the side of my chair or something. She wouldn't actually do it, but... How do I highlight the... Okay, yeah, I guess I did that right. That's gonna need some smudging though. Probably gonna add some shading to that later, but for now... Okay, now I just need to, I think all that's left is this shin, and that's, use the mouse for that. Not that big of a brush though. Oh. Had the wrong tool selected again. I forgot that I smudged. I think I had 48. Oh, damn it. Doesn't want to go past the... There. I don't like that, actually. I'm being a little picky, but that's too much white. I'll just start over. Actually, I'm going to make the brush even smaller. Okay, I think I am done for today. Let me just get caught up on the chat and then I'll wrap up. Yeah, he looks more metal now. I still obviously need... I still need to add like these little bits at the bottom, but he looks a little more metal now that now that he's got highlights on him. Oh, thank you, Death Set. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fine if you prefer the other one. You just, you know, there are nicer ways of saying that, but I appreciate the apology. Fun fact about Sonic 3, Alia Brown announced that she was cast as Maria with a picture of herself wearing a hoodie backwards, so it looks like she's in a body bag. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I just noticed that Dina gave him chest hair. Yeah, in earlier drawings of him, he used to have some kind of collar that had the feathers on it. And I was never like totally sure if it was part of him or if it was just part of his outfit. And then one day I just decided to make it more obvious that it's just chest hair, basically. His expression says he enjoys the painting process. Well, it's actually probably feathers, or he does have hair on his head, so maybe it actually is hair. I don't know. I guess that's one thing that it's ambiguous about. It could be either hair or feathers. Think of it as plumage, thick, hairy plumage. There we go. I don't know why that made me laugh. Very paint me like one of your French girls energy. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to unsee that now. Love your drawings, love what you've been doing with your channel and fandom. First time I saw you was with Phalis and the first Silent Hill movie review you guys did on Channel Awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a ways back. Whoa, you're halfway there. Whoa, look at that chest hair. Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah, I do have a good little community here. I swear for half of the songs on her playlist, Dina wonders why they're so long. I was saying that earlier. That's the thing about some of those 8-bit soundtracks. They like take they'll take a track and just loop it over and over. And for some of them, that really doesn't work. Playing Fester's Quest sounds like a stream idea. Nah. Well, bad stream idea. What is my guilty pleasure game and movie? I guess one guilty pleasure movie would be can't think of the name right now. Let me think about it. I'll try to come back to that. Play Fester's Quest now, longer stream or stram. No, I'm good. Sunsoft was known for good music. Yeah, all their games have good music. Just Fester's Quest isn't one of their better games, unfortunately. I feel so stupid. What's the name of the movie with the fucking all the video game references? It's like nothing but video game references. No, not just video game references. Like video game and anime references. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. Everybody hates that movie but me. If I know it's not that good, I just enjoy it. Hopefully somebody will remember it for me. I feel dumb that I can't remember it. Ready Player One, there we go. I just remembered on my own. People probably posted it in the chat and I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Ready Player One is kind of a guilty pleasure. I can't think of a guilty pleasure game right now. I'm sure they exist. Gremlins 2 on NES has some real bops. Yeah, I've heard some of that. I never played the game, but it's a hard game to get into. Controls feel floaty and unresponsive. Is that Fester's Quest? Yeah, I don't remember what it was about it I didn't like, other than like anytime you die, you get sent back to the beginning. Oh, some of the weapons don't work really well because they try to go back and forth, and if you're in a tight area, they just don't work. Music in Kid Icarus is burned into my memory. I don't think I've heard that one. Oh, was one of the cats on the bed? Oh, Tara's kind of on the corner. You might possibly be able to see her. Nah, not really. Where? Nah. Hi, Cinematic Sith. Oh yeah, you're coming in just as I'm wrapping up. Well, it's going to take me a little while to get caught up on the chat anyway. My guilty pleasure movie is probably the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Oh yeah, I never did see those. I think they got bad reviews when they came out, so I never saw them, but I know some people liked them. Sonic 3 was pretty good. I'm not sure I liked it better than Sonic 2, but I might be biased because Knuckles is my favorite. Oh, my stomach just growled a little bit. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Sorry if it did. He's anthropomorphic, therefore normal bird biology rules don't apply. I solved the chest hair debate. Okay. There you go. Good community with some bad apples, like Artie. Angelina Jolie, Tomb Raider. Oh yeah, I guess the Resident Evil movies are a bit of a guilty pleasure. Like, I honestly don't think they're as bad as other people do. They have fuck all to do with the games, though. I will fully admit that. But I don't know that they're really that bad. They're just kind of silly. Yep, there's everyone saying Ready Player One. Down to that point. I thought Ready Player One was all right. Yeah, it's fine. Fester's Quest, Dina's guilty pleasure. Nah, that would mean I would enjoy playing it, which I don't. The most fantastical thing about Ready Player One was how small and form-fitting the VR headsets are. True. I guess Mario Maker can fall into guilty pleasure. You never know whether you're going to get a nice experience or a masochistic experience. Yeah, like when they play the ones Ross made on Game Grumps. Oh, I just spotted an area where I forgot to put a highlight. Hang on. Hello? There we go. I somehow forgot his hip there. That's like sticking way out. That definitely needs a highlight. Oh my god, I'm getting so hungry. I'm gonna eat the second I end this stream. Here, I think I'm just... Nah, I'm adding... That's too much. Hang on. Geez, maybe I should have done this with the mouse. Okay, I think I got it. It just needs a little smudging. I think it's good to end the highlight right there, honestly, because it does dip down here and I don't want to overdo it. I'll just pull it in a little bit more. There we go. And this area looks a little boring right now, but again, once I add those like reflection colors at the bottom, I think it'll look better. Okay. Considering how Thundercats and He-Man inspired this, feels like the Falcon hat fits the tone, I guess. Yeah, it was, I think I was inspired by Voltron for that. Technically, in fact, his face kind of looks a little bit like Voltron's. But yeah, I think I was thinking of the Sorceress a little bit too. Saw a cat shape moving behind your chair earlier. I assume a head. Oh, okay. Might have been. Era the Acrobat. I never played that one. My favorite character is not Big the Cat. Oh, the mic did pick up my stomach growling. That's too funny. Bye, Sticks. You're probably gone already. As a movie lover, my guilty pleasure movie would have to be The Grinch with Jim Carrey. A lot of people like that one. Oh, your Discord account got hacked. That's a bummer. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, Cinematic Sith. Again, probably gone already. I love Resident Evil movies. Don't care about no guilty pleasure. Just enjoy the heck out of them. Yeah, and every time I mention that I don't like the Silent Hill movies, people are like, well, at least they're better than the Resident Evil movies. And like, not really. They're two very different franchises, and like, Resident Evil can be goofy and still work. Silent Hill cannot be goofy and still work, you know? Too many guilty pleasures to list, so I'll just have to say Jaws sequels. Yeah, those are all bad. Dina's guilty pleasure, hunting men, the most dangerous game. That would definitely be a guilty pleasure, considering it'd be illegal. You have to literally be guilty. Does the Silent Hill movie fall into guilty pleasure for you, or does the hatred overrule that? It's not really a guilty pleasure. I guess I did kind of laugh at it a lot last time I watched it. But nah. at the end of the day, I still just don't like it, really. For it to be a guilty pleasure, I'd have to, like, want to watch it over and over, and I really don't. Painting the hip and getting hungry. I don't know why that's funny. Decide what food. I'm probably just going to have a bunch of almonds because it's like 3 p.m. for me. So it's a little late to have lunch, so I'm just going to have a little snack. Because I'll be having dinner in like a couple hours. Start off, I had nachos and chili tonight with salsa. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't like the salsa that much, but the rest of that sounds really good. First Silent Hill movie isn't so bad enough to fall into the guilty pleasure category. Not so good, it's bad, just bad. Yeah, that's mostly my take. I like I said, last time I streamed it, I did laugh at it a lot, but the expertly placed towel and shadow underneath, yeah. Like boring, plotting, tedious, and banal. Yeah. Last week at work, I went to a local pie shop for lunch and got a hot dog pie, which was pork, sausage, and grilled onions baked into a pasty. Ate it with all my chili and garlic. Well, I guess that's pasty. That does sound good, actually. Bon appetit. It's February, time to dismantle that shrine to Santa. Oh yeah, I guess I should take down Santa, huh? I didn't mean to leave it up. I'm usually really picky about taking down all the Christmas decorations by like January 2nd, but I just forgot about that thing. And now I'm just sort of leaving it up indefinitely. But yeah, maybe I should take it down soon. What about the Jurassic Park sequels? Don't know what the general consensus is apart from not as good as the original. I don't enjoy the Jurassic Park sequels, really. I did think Jurassic World was fun. Does it fall into guilty pleasure? Maybe partly. Don't really believe in guilty pleasures. I enjoy all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies except for the remake. Same, pretty much. I even liked Freddy's Dead. That movie's actually a lot of fun if you can let go of, just get used to the idea that it's mostly comedy. Like, it's actually pretty funny. The comedy all lands. Not much of a horror movie, but the comedy lands. The divergent discord between Resident Evil fandoms versus Silent Hill regarding their respective movie adaptations is like so bizarre to me. Yeah. He's definitely one of the muscliest guys I've ever seen. He's clearly never skipped a day at the gym in his life. He's actually not that bulky, though. He's mostly just detailed. Oh, yeah, Hellraiser sequels. The Bollywood Nightmare ripoff, Mahakal, is a 2.5-hour guilty pleasure or fever dream. Yeah, I've heard of that one. It sounds interesting. I was in a 7-hour stream on Twitch of a Resident Evil fan when the last new movie came out, expressing how displeased he was while ripping apart the Paul W.S. Anderson movies. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get why Resident Evil fans don't like the Resident Evil movies, but I'm not enough of a Resident Evil fan to really care. So, really care that they're inaccurate, I guess. I just kind of enjoy them on their own merits. So there's some bias there, like I said. If I was really into Resident Evil movies, they might make me mad or whatever, but since I'm not, I think they're fine. Conversely, he's also like, Silent Hill is far and away the best video game movie ever made. Fuck that. Mortal Kombat is. Anyway, alright, I'm all caught up, so I'm gonna wrap up here. Like what? Yeah. I don't understand thinking Silent Hill is the best video game adaptation ever made. I kind of wonder what other video game adaptations people have seen and how they're, rating them. The one scene I know from Resident Evil films, as I've walked in on my mom watching it a few times, is a scene where they're in a bus and attacked by attacked to death by birds, and I couldn't take it seriously. Sonic movies have entered the chat. Yeah, those are definitely. I mean, I don't think the Sonic Hill, Sonic and Silent Hill crossover, Sonic Hill. Yeah, I don't think those are the best movies, but they're definitely better than Silent Hill for sure. I'd rather watch the first Hitman adaptations again. Yeah, I've heard of those. I've never watched them. I didn't play the games either, though, so. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, everybody. I think a lot of the regulars showed up, but not all of them. Sonic Hill needs to be made now. The ultimate crossover. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Yeah, sorry about the rough start, but yeah, like I keep saying, I think I'm going to have to start like doing a test stream before the real stream from now on. There's probably a fanfic somewhere. Yeah, thanks, Drowkin. Glad you liked it. So yeah, I will hopefully be back. You have a lovely evening too. I'll hopefully be back next weekend, but if not, weekend after, hopefully. You never know. Sometimes I just feel kind of crappy on Saturday and I don't feel like streaming. Want to sit down to a movie, I will enjoy it, and all of the Nightmare movies are creative enough to be fun. Yeah, that's true. England is always having a blast being Freddy. That's true. How do I end this thing again? Yeah. How'd you turn this thing off then? You have a wonderful evening and day/evening too, George. Mortal Kombat movie turns 30 years old in August. I think I heard that. That's cool. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you next weekend, maybe. Or if not, then following one. Yeah.